Good midday, good Friday, midday, the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be ecstatic in it. And for that, we bless his holy name. So, again, grateful to God for those of you who will watch live, as well as those who will watch later. And so we are grateful again to God for awesome opportunity to be able to come and to share with you before a wonderful weekend gets started. And for that, we bless his holy name. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Praying that all is well with you and yours, and that the Spirit of the Lord is moving like never before. Elder Carter, good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Grateful for you being here on today. And Uh, it stormed last night, but the storm has passed over. Hallelujah. 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 I had to do that. I couldn't help myself. Just something got a hold of me here. There we go. I just can't seem to get my camera to act like it's got good sense. Okay. And thank you so much for being with us here on today. And and so we're grateful to God again. Excuse me for such an awesome opportunity. Barbara, good to have you here. How's everything in Columbus going? And again, just grateful and thankful to God for all that He is and all that He's doing. Iris, how are you? How you feeling? Okay. Amazing Grace, how sweet to say. Hey, how you been? Thank you so much for being here. Sharon, Linda, good to have you. Good to have you. One and all. Thank you, Linda. You know what I'm talking about. I appreciate you so much. Minister Faye, Cora, how are you? Please hit that share button if you don't mind. Stage, is it raining down there? Please keep it down there. I'm just messing with you. Sylvia Scott, good to have you with us on today. And just thankful to God. Glad you're doing good. Okay, Minister Sarah, bless your sweet potato soul. And so we're here. We're here, Dr. Pamela Mansell. Thank you so much for being a part of this moment. And Carolyn, how are you? You snuck in there. I didn't even see you pop up on the screen. And so again, thankful and grateful, grateful and thankful, thankful and grateful, grateful and thankful for opportunities to be able to come and to share. Thank y'all so much for those of you who are sharing. Thank you for sharing. And I appreciate it more than you will ever know. Christine, you being good, you staying out of trouble. You know, I got to check up on you every now and then. Denise, how are you? And just glad that you are here. Thank you for sharing. That is wonderful for those of you who are able to do so. Absolutely wonderful that you would do such a thing. Dean, talk to me. Tell me what I need to hear. God is an awesome and powerful God. Oh, yes, He is. Oh, yes, He is. It's nice and warm outside after the storm has passed over, and I gotta watch because I think some more are coming. It's just, hey, it is what it is, y'all. Linda Brown, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and so we are grateful. Listen, I talked about the refining process. Thank you, Janice, for letting us know all is well. James, myself, thank you so much. Barbara Foos, good to yeah. I knew you was up to something, Christine. I just feel it in my spirit. Okay, Deborah, thank you for being here, and we also understand clearly that he is in the refining business. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. He refines us. He molds us. Tamika, good to have you here. And the process requires a good dose of heat. And we don't always like how God does things, but You may not like it, but he's not in the business of actually asking our permission. He knows what's best, and we have to believe that he is able. I'm going to be redundant on something else because I think it's important because in the times in which we live and the times that we are headed toward, um, I just believe that there's something that needs to be known again. Again, Minister Rhonda, how are you? Sister Rains, bless your heart. Thank you so much for being here. Love you much and glad that all is well with you in the capital city of DC. After he has refined you, he will renew you. And we are notorious. Hey, Vernice, Pat, we are notorious at faking the feeling. I've kind of said this before, but we know how to put on the facade or the whatever the case may be. Minister Marcia Walker, bless you for being here. I got your text. Thank you so much. Um, Life can sap the meaning of your existence out of you. People can drain you to a point where you have nothing left for yourself. Mm. I talked about this before and I need to say it again. Depends upon the kind of person that you are, depends upon whether you're a good-hearted person. A whole lot of that has to do with where you are and how you try. Hey, Ira, how you try to yeah, it's gonna be another tight one. Yeah, it's gonna be another tight one. Um, it depends upon your level of availability to minister to people and to let people know that God is whatever God may be, and they can sap the existence out of you to the point that you will isolate yourself from not being bothered with anybody. And so I'm going to talk about Isaiah 40:31 one more time. Isaiah 40:31. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. They that are servants of the Lord. And here's something that I think many people are not, are servants of the Lord. You may, hey Joe, you may have some functionality in the church, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're serving the Lord. This it because people know how to go through functioning in the church, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are providing ministry. Ministry is a whole different ball game. Trinette, bless your heart. They that wait upon the Lord, which means you are not stagnated, but you are serving. Your service is not limited to your church family. Your service is an abundant field of activity because all of us run into people all the time. And so if you wait on the Lord, because when you do this to the least of these, you are doing it as unto him. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. And here's the thing, when you have reached the bottom of your, I mean, you're not just on E, but you're actually functioning on fumes. And I know everybody may not even want to own up to the fact that you've been on fumes before. Let me tell you what fumes do. Let me tell you how fumes can Fumes can get you to the point where you just say, you know what? I don't care what happens. Fumes can get you to the point where you can say, life ain't even worth living. Fumes can get you to the point that you go, I ain't got time to be bothered with nobody because ain't nobody being bothered with me. Fumes will make you wonder if what you have done is not one of the biggest mistakes you have ever made in your life. Fumes. Because you actually have no fuel. Oh, Lord, Hammer. You have no fuel because the fuel is gone, and the only thing you have is the vapor from the tank. And then after a while, the fumes disappear. After a while, you don't have nothing else to hold on. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. If you're still serving him, he'll renew you while Renee, where you been? I'm gonna be looking for you Sunday. I ain't playing with you. I had to do that. I couldn't help myself. I just had to do that. And so what you have to, man, can I just and I'm not even dealing with it from a pastoral point of view, because I don't think many of you could even comprehend what a real pastor goes through, because there is a difference between a hireling and a real shepherd. A real shepherd takes a whole lot of stuff to heart, busts their tail off, do whatever needs to be done, and seldom are recognized for all that they do. And they don't do it. They don't do it so you can pat them on the back. They do it, one, because they love the Lord; two, because they love the Lord's people; three, because they understand the power of ministry and what can be accomplished in the life of the sheep that God has given them accountability for. LMA, dear, how are you? But your family can drive you crazy. Your friends can drive you insane. You got people in your life that are sapping the life out of you, financially, spiritually, and accountability, whatever the case may be. You losing your mind because your family driving you insane. And we come to church as wounded warriors, trying to figure out if the Lord can put a band-aid on and stop the bleeding. But you got to remember that if you wait upon the Lord, if you continue to serve, he'll renew your strength. You'll mount up with wings as eagle. Now you got to remember when you're talking about an eagle, their wingspan is huge, but they also know how to navigate. Oh my God, Carolyn Richardson, they know how to navigate. They know how to catch the updrafts that would destroy most people and navigate them by using those huge wings to allow the updraft of air to carry them to heights their wings cannot accomplish. Mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. Why? 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 Because at a certain point in life, you can run. But if you can't run anymore, you'll walk and not faint. Is this right on time, Tamika? Is it? I'm trying to get us to understand. I'm trying to get us to understand that no matter how weary you get, no matter how tired you get, I got so much stuff going on right now. When I go to bed, I pass out. I got moments when I just get tired. And guess what I do? I just sit down. Why? Because I also understand what belongs to me and what belongs to God. And I never get them mixed up, though I used to. And I don't feel guilty about the fact that I don't run all over the place because people want me to run. I run because I need to run. Woo! I wish I had somebody that caught what I just said. And okay, sometimes you have to let God renew you while you're serving. And even, come on, Gelada, I wish what God can't teach you, life will. Hey, Rosabelle, how are you? What God, and here's just like, I'll be transparent. We spent a ton of money repairing the roof because I was not going to turn it into the insurance company. because to do that means the rates go up. The Lord blessed us with the money to get it done. I had to deal with the fact I can't climb up there anymore. I can't save the church any more money. I can't do it. Okay. It gets frustrating, it gets crazy, but I also have to look over the fact of what have I done for 30 years, and why am I upset over the fact that I can't do what I used to do, because now I got other things to do. Y'all not catching this. Y'all not catching this. It's not that I become dysfunctional or not able to do the work of ministry. The key is now the work has changed. Woo! Lord have mercy. So rather than running, I'm walking. And my walk, because God has ordered my steps, has just as much significance and power as when I was climbing up on roofs. Jackie. And so, we do what we got to do. We're getting done what need to be done. And so now, oh well. I had to deal with the fact that, to everything there's a season, and one season is over. And I'm not getting bent out of shape over the fact that the season is over, because I got other seasons yet to come. They shall mount up on wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So I don't get bent out of shape. I mean, it becomes trying, but I don't get bent out of shape. I wish I had three people that understood what I just said. And so what happens is, when you understand that God is your renewal, your level of drainage changes. And you recognize that you can't save the world. You recognize that you can't change the world. Your job is to be a good change agent, one person at a time. Madonna, one person at. Quit trying to change the world. The days of you trying to change the world are behind you. Now he's elevated you to one-on-one, one at. Okay, okay, okay. And when you get weary, come to him and he'll renew you. He will keep you from anger, hatred. He will keep you from becoming despondent and upset, because everybody God sends you to minister to may not want you to minister to them, but it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is, can you get this? I got to go. I'm 4 minutes over. Lord have mercy. All I'm saying is, if you want to live, let him renew you, and leave the foolishness up to him. Listen, y'all have a fantastic weekend. I'm praying. Um, listen, Gelada, listen. Guess what? Phone system went out. You know what I said? Call somebody. I ain't fixing it. My, I, I can't do it. Clint Eastwood said, man's got to know his limitations. And the problem with many of us, we don't know that things have shifted and changed. And it's not that we haven't become, we're losing significance. We're just in a different season. Because what used to be through your hands is now in somebody else's, because what you're doing now was also in the hand of somebody else. And God has elevated you to another level, because the person that used to do that is now doing something else. That's why you can't afford to get jealous and envious over what somebody else is doing, because in due season you will reap if you don't lose heart. Man, I love y'all. I love y'all. I just want you to be powerful. I want you to be better. I want you to be calm. But can I add a little bit more to it? I want you to live well and live in power of the Holy Spirit. May God bless you. May he keep you, is our prayer.